Hey guys, John Woo in Europe. You're having the coolest day ever. I want to give you a one more warm introduction to Stock Market Series podcast. And I want to give you a very, very special episode today. I was giving a huge seminar, and you guys might have seen it, like how to win friends and influence people. Something that has just totally changed my life in all aspects. That I'm just ridiculously passionate about. So I was giving this huge 3-day seminar on it, which actually dragged out to I think it was like 4 or 5 days, which is awesome. I mean, everyone there loved it, and we had bonus content. I mean, like, oh my god, it was just such a fun seminar. So much growth. I mean, so much reflection, development. It's like literally stuff that I've been working on developing and understanding it and really mastering for the past like half century. Or decade, sorry, not 50. No, half, like the past 5 years, man. It's changed everything in my life ever since I sort of like understood these concepts, which is pretty awesome. So yeah, I'm ridiculously excited about it. I'm setting up as the second upsell for the book, which is sweet. But it's just so cool. It's changed my life. And anyway, so I'm having this huge seminar, and want to have that part of the product. And so there's like a bunch of people at Tech, right, that came to the seminar, right? And so we take like lunch breaks, right? It goes all day, right? It goes from like 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. and honestly it goes a little bit longer. Pretty much went to midnight every single night so far, which is pretty cool, pretty intense, pretty awesome. But since it goes so long, like we have to, get lunch, right? And get breakfast and get dinner. And so we were at this one lunch, and we're all sitting together, or at least a couple of guys, because there was a lot of people there. It was with like 4 or 5 of these guys that came, and they asked me this question about like having it all and just always being happy, which I think is something that's crazy because like, it's tough to talk about, right? Because like the moment I was able to like take control of my life and have like independence, like everything just skyrocketed. Like, my happiness, my satisfaction, my gratitude, my everyday like just cheeriness, and like it's totally changed the way that like I look at myself and the way every other person I know looks at me. And a great example, I have this one guy named Carrie. He's the coolest guy on the planet. He works like at the lunch, at the dining hall. And he every single time is like always like talking to me about like constant energy, and the energy flow, and just being excited and being pumped up, and really just enjoying life, being high on life, which I think is just ridiculously cool and something I'm like super passionate about. Because like once I realized that like you can wake up in the morning and you don't even need a freaking excuse to be happy. You can just be happy. Like everything changes, and you literally get to a level that's above 99% of the population, which is just insane. And it's this whole new viewpoint, this whole new perspective. And so that was sort of like one of the big overarching concepts that I was teaching through that seminar and through some of the accompanying courses and modules and trainings for the Think Grow Rich. So anyway, we had this guy. He asked me this question at lunch about that idea, and so I wanted to give you guys a sneak peek into just sort of what was going on. So I recorded it so that you can kind of get an answer to this idea of like, what happens? Can you really have it all? So that's exactly what you're gonna get here. So I'm gonna little intro, and then you guys can listen to what happened and hopefully learn from it, grow from it, and have an amazing day. So thank you guys so much. I'll see you soon. Bye. So the big question is this: how do investors like us who don't have a PhD in finance or millions to start investing, how do we grow our bank accounts to build real savings and retirements and yet still have the time to do what we really love? That is the question, and this podcast will give you the answer. Sorry, that's interesting. Yeah, that's something I struggle with. Like when I was starting with it, because like society, like there's this really good book called Be Obsessed or Be Average by like Grant Cardone, and it's like that same concept of like what most of society thinks where you should be versus like being ridiculously happy like all the time. And like traditionally you're 100% right. Like people always think that you have to have like both, and you have to be upset and you have to be sad and you have to have downturns, and like those come naturally. But like if you can get rid of negative influences, like getting rid of negative people in your life. Like I used to always come home to my mom, and she was like
super negative.
Yeah.
Me too.
And so I would always have like really bad times at home, and then like really good times when I was at school or when I was trading or when I was at work.
Exactly. Yeah, I feel you.
That's awesome. And so it was always kind of back and forth. But once I started to move here and I had my own things going.
Same. Like it's a lot more liberating when you're not in that environment.
Yeah, 100%. And so Like if you can put yourself in a positive environment, like you can have like happiness a vast majority of the time, like all the time. And like ever since I've changed my environment, it's 100%. Like if you just do what you love, the peak state, it means like focusing on your unique ability and what like you're super passionate about. So for me, it's like investing and teaching and having fun. And so like I do that all the time now. And so I'm always doing what I love. And then I'm also having like the perfect day every day by going to bed on time, waking up on time, budgeting my time every single day for what I want to do by planning it every single night the night before. And so like I'll reflect at the end of every day, and it's just like every single day is the best day ever.
You're like the model child.
Because yeah, all you have to do is like if you plan your day perfectly, then your month's perfect, your week, your year, and you have the perfect life. So you can have it all. In some.
Winston Chengwu, why aren't you like him? You should be like him. Why are you?
You guys can do it.
This is like one of the biggest thing I learned like coming to college.
What?
Everyone has like their own time. And, like,
Yeah, but
some people started like coding at age 3.
Oh yeah.
Started working at like got their first job at like 15, working at Google or something. Like Obama became president at like I don't know what. I forgot. But like Donald Trump like at like their like 70. Like everyone has their own time. Like
But that's something that some parents need to understand because they try to abuse the children
I mean,
emotionally.
it's not that's like that's that person's problem that they have to face towards their parents. Like what I'm saying is like not to get off point, but like everyone has their own.
Yeah.
Everyone goes their own pace.
I know, right?
Knowing that, like
I
that
agree.
mindset, that mind control is like has a big impact to I think in your productivity at the school. That's what I learned. One of the biggest things I learned at the school.
Right. You shouldn't compare because everyone has their own circumstances. Everyone's different.
Yeah, everyone has their own background, their own like experience,
Right.
like that.
It's like comparing apples to peanut butter jars. Be completely different.
Yeah.
Right. All you, man, 100%. You guys want to start walking back? Cool. That's awesome, man.
I have an idea. How about you get rich and then you give money to us three?
To us too, yeah. You guys can start a charity
For us.
for you guys.
Lucas Winston Chun.
Yeah.
How often do you talk to your parents? Not often, because they're negative.
Yeah, my mom is. My dad's pretty cool, so.
Do they support you financially? You need them to.
Yeah, right. They're paying for college because they have like a 529,
Okay.
which is an investment thingy that pays for.
good.
Yeah. You guys can be the best that you can be, and if everyone can be the. See, it's weird because like people like just. Oh, you can go that way. I didn't know that.
Check what's created. Joe.
Oh, I heard it's good.
Oh my god, it's amazing. Literally, the acting is like it's chilling. Like, I'll go as far as to say like this looks like the best movie I've watched in my life.
Dude, wow, cool.
Really? I don't know.
Wait, what's that movie about? So it's like, is there a superhero? Is that?
No. It's like it's supposed to be an independent universe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. It's basically Joker in terrorizing this world. Is that basically what it is?
No, it's more like a. It feels more like a documentary. So like the downfall of like just a poor,
Oh my God.
unfortunate man to like a cold-blooded killer. Like you don't even have to focus on the Joker part of the movie.
Yeah.
You can basically replace Joker and like change the title of the movie to like I don't know, maybe Cold Blood or something. And then like
wow.
it's just a.
You make
Yeah.
me want to see it. We should see it together. It's really good.
Yeah, that's how I'm like how I'm like explaining the movie.
Was it? You give it 10 out of 10?
I'll give it like 15 out of 10.
Wow. Your favorite movie?
one of my favorites.
All right, that's a compelling argument.
What you want to? Like, if like once you said like a documentary, like automatically, it's got me. Like, were there people like in this stuff? No, not that.
I said the movie wasn't like a typical like thriller movie.
Yeah, it's kind of more like it's not like a story of this one guy's life. So like it could be to the psychological.
Yeah. Like thriller, psychological.
Was it funny or was it like it wasn't funny, right? It was more like really serious.
It was like very tragic, sad. Yeah. I'll say it was something bad.
Was there any like science fiction in it?
No. Not anymore.
Oh, so it's like real.
Very realistic.
Because you know in the Batman movies, you know like Batman, you know, has all these cool gadgets. Yeah, it's really science fiction.
There's not even science fiction.
Okay.
This is a very realistic.
So Joker is a cold-blooded killer.
Yeah. So yeah, the movie's like a downfall of it's like a 4 man.
Have you seen Venom?
No.
No. Oh, it's a similar storyline.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Oh, it's kind of, you get the same vibes, like slightly like a documentary.
It's cool though. A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, they're the SCPC. They're playing the Joker movie, but I never got to see it.
Oh, they are. Oh, cool.
I mean, I think
Oh
it's
yeah,
over.
yeah. I remember they were playing it at nighttime,
Yeah.
past bedtime.
Which is it for you?
8.
Yeah, plus if you go to bed at 8 p.m., you can't really go to the frat parties either.
Right.
So you're not a party person.
Parties are fun.
But you don't go to them.
I'll make a couple exceptions, but yeah.
Also, like every once in a while, you might deviate from the regular sleep schedule.
Yeah, but usually I won't.
You do drugs, alcohol.
Nah. Yeah, it's a waste of time, man.
I don't do it either.
That's cool.
You play any musical instruments?
I used to play trombone.
Me too.
Oh, really?
For a band, marching band,
Yeah, for band. Just normal band.
you didn't like it,
No, it's fun.
but you had to move on to bigger and better things, haven't you?
Of course.
Did you ever deal with depression in your life before? Really.
Probably a long, long time ago. Was that a big problem for you?
What?
Was that a tough thing for you?
It used to be.
Used to
not
be?
Anymore.
That's good. Good job.
When I was in high school, when I was with my parents.
Really?
Yeah, but after I changed my environment, that's what made the difference.
Dude, good job. That's really cool.
Yeah. I remember my senior year of high school, I was like, all right, you just have to hang on one more year, then you could be freaky out as hell.
Wow.
Yeah, it wasn't so good back then, but you know, at least I'm not in it anymore, so that's good.
Right. Gotcha. That's harsh, man. I'm sorry about that.
I'm sorry about you. You said your mom was negative.
Yeah. It was tough, but
And how joining fraternity changed his life.
You want to join the fraternity?
Good and bad. It's good and bad.
You want to join the fraternity?
that's cool. What frat are you in? Oh.
They would make him do a whole bunch of stupid shit. Like,
Yes.
you know, like they told him when he had 2 big exams in 1 week, they were like, hey, Winston, come over to my apartment. They made him do a plank position for 30 minutes while they're watching Game of Thrones. And they're like, what are your thoughts? He's like, nothing, sir.
That's crazy.
And he was the only person that crossed. Everyone else dropped. One
Wow.
got dropped because he lied about his GPA. He said his GPA was a 2.8, but it was really a 0.8.
Wow.
He's just in stuff in his
And they did a lot of drugs, alcohol.
That's crazy.
You think I'm a little too crazy, huh? No.
You're good, man.
Now you can see why my first roommate thought I was laughing too much.
That's okay.
I mean, I dialed back some, but you know, I don't know.
You good? Okay, cool. Want more stock market secrets? If so, go get your free copy of my best-selling book, 9 to Noon. You can get your free copy plus $11,176 of unannounced bonuses it took me years to uncover completely for free at 9toNoonSecrets.com. Inside 9 to Noon, you'll find the top 38 secrets you can use to double your portfolio every 2 years and make upwards of 10% per trade daily.